So this is this the Harper plot over here then?
Yeah, that's the Harper plot.
Harper plot here, and Bert Harper marker is right there. Bert Harper is buried beside his mother and father in the Wilson's Hill Cemetery.
When we first started on this project 5 years ago, all the iron railings that surrounded the plots had been stripped out of the cemetery and they were just laid in here. So then I moved them from here just over to the edge, and then over these 5 years I've replaced as many as I can around the cemetery. And this is the Harper plot, and it goes back to 1852. And then over here is the headstone for Bert Harper. And Bert Harper drowned in the Ottawa River in 1901, and he's buried here, but on Parliament Hill there's a statue to Bert Harper called Sir Galahad, and it's the only non-political statue on Parliament Hill. And it was, the money for the statue was raised by Mackenzie King because he was a great friend. But Bert Harper was not a politician, he was a bureaucrat. This piece of railing is the only piece of the original railing for the whole plot. There would have been 8 pieces originally. The rest are gone, but I'd restored this one, which was under the pile of railings. Yards and yards of chain. We have to reinstall some point.
And these are the rails.
These are the rails which are left, which I don't think we even have the original posts for them. So we're not sure. We know where some did go,
right?
But I don't know whether they'll ever be reinstalled.
So these were all originally on the you found them on the Harper
right on the
Harper plot, family plot, right in here.
Sitting there. This plot is the Hindle plot, and its most famous occupant, you could almost say, is this man here called Hapnaby Hindle. Hapnaby was born in 1830, and there was 4 settlers coming to North America, coming to New York, and there were 4 ladies who were pregnant and going to have children, and they put a bet on who would be born first. Hapnaby was born first, and his name for the rest of his life was Hapnaby. When we came, these railings were intact, but the railings on this side were all down. So I found the correct ones to put back into place, and then this is the type of decoration that would have been on a lot of the plots, which is a thistle. Sometimes it's a thistle, sometimes it's a bell, cast iron. And then I made just because it's hard to climb over that, I made that little gate here by just shortening up the rails so people could walk in easily. This is a part of an ongoing project. I'm not sure when we'll get it done. This is the McCarroll plot. There's a double railing, and we have the rails in the pile over there. So I would have to find several posts and then figure a way of straightening out. The railings are very bent.
So this here is, you've marked one of the posts?
Just a marker where the railing would have been.
Right.
Yeah. I'd like to get that back up because we don't have that many double railings. This is the Saunders plot, and quite some early graves. And around the back is the monument, the inscription for Thomas Malcolm Saunders, and he was killed in action at Ypres in 1917, and that's why we have the little flag set up.
Yeah. So this is there are two, World War One.
There's okay, the Nevilles, this one, and then the one over there, Robbins, who died in 1933.
Right.
Of course, the other two